This episode has a flashback before the opening. Only a short one, literally playing the last scene, but we didn't have these for a while now. Could have stayed that way. Roberto doesn't kill Eva because she bluffs and pretends that the pictures he's searching will be sent to the police if she dies. Somehow. He doesn't believe her, but he respects the balls, I guess. Anyway, Roberto tells Eva that Tenma is currently treating another leader of the organization at a mountain lodge near Füssen. Cut to said lodge, where Dieter is running some ants and then talks to this guy, who doesn't react at all. Instead, he keeps staring down this path. This guy is the bodyguard of Mr. Organization Leader, by the way, who is guarding this trail. And he is guarding it by standing in the middle of the only path in a forest filled with tons of hiding spots. I guess his stare is supposed to tell me that he's super focused on his job, but his completely idiotic positioning implies that he's just being a dick. Tenma prepares a table, which makes Organization Leader question his actions. I guess he pushed him out here to this table without telling him anything, and the guy never questioned that before. Actually, even better, he starts asking questions the moment his intent is obvious. Organization Man then spouts incredibly painful and nonsensical exposition again, only to remind you what a good man and brilliant doctor Tenma is. Sensical, because Tenma fucking knows this already. Why are you going into the detail? And perhaps even more egregiously, like, why even have exposition here? Like, if we didn't have this line, we would just assume Tenma treated him here at his lodge. Which wouldn't change anything story-wise, except that then the feat wouldn't be as impressive, I guess. It's just... that one is fucking awful. Also, Heckle is here, since Tenma now took the job as underground doctor anyway. I guess he was trapped for cash. While this will lead him to get info on Johann, his reaction to it implies he wasn't originally here for it. Then Kryman tells us his backstory unpromptedly. While it is still a little awkward, it makes for an okay moment of reflection, and the cast reaction to it actually makes it look like Naoki was aware that this is a little strange. Apparently he didn't figure that all the other times, but it's a start. Then he starts explaining something very curious.
5年前にこのドイツに闇資本を独占する銀行のようなものが誕生した。そこの仕事は実に見事だった。裏社会の汚れた金がそこへ流れると、あっという間に綺麗な。
What the fuck does that mean?
マネーロンダリングですね。
No, Heckle, this is not money laundering. What the fuck does he mean by that? That's not how that works. Cryman then goes on and explains that this underground bank somehow made a fortune by lending money and investing in stocks, according to the dub. But the thing is, if that is an underground bank, then this wouldn't work for money laundering purposes. Why not a casino? That would actually work, be sufficiently shady, and still an official business that you could explain your income from, since then you'd also have a flow of clean money and all you need to do is fudge the numbers. But something similar to a bank that only works with criminals and launders their money by stock investment. Sounds like Naoki just mashed any random money buzzwords he could think of together, really. But we're in Monsterland, so of course it fucking worked. And if you wonder if Johann is going to be secretly behind it all, yes, that's what he did the last 5 years. Amazing. Anyways, Johann left earlier this year, so the whole thing collapsed because everyone wanted to fill the power vacuum. Fair enough. Some nonsense about Johann doing this to experiment with adults' behavior towards money, like a kid playing with a line of ants. Then Tenma calls it
その闇の銀行は
which literally translates to Bank of Darkness, which is exactly what I'll call it from now on, and Tenma realizes that it was Johann. What a coincidence. Kryman then tells Dieter to get his bodyguard, but oh no, the bodyguard already got shot by Roberto! From behind, by the way. Man, almost as if the position was really fucking bad or something. Oh, and Eva is here as well. Dieter runs into her, and Eva tells him to go and warn Tenma. Dieter does not do that, and instead stays, as if his presence would do anything to deter an armed assassin. But it gives us this wonderful way of having these two incredibly compelling characters talking to each other. Dieter tries to explain that where they are right now is the only way up because of some cliffs. Which just makes it even more confusing why the bodyguard wasn't standing here then. Dieter and Eva talk about Tenma. It's very boring. Moving on. Then Tenma comes. Eva copes about wanting to protect him because she wants him to get his action in prison now. Okay, whatever. Episode ends with a scene that mirrors Tenma's introduction with Mr. Crime. Seems like his behavior has influenced and spread to him like some kind of. Also, Roberto apparently planned to use Eva to sneak into the place, but I think that line is more of an after-the-fact explanation as to why he'd bring her along. The real purpose was, of course, to have that all-important conversation I cut out.